Hello and good morning. This is JL Marketing with CA 1848. I'm sitting here in the cockpit, and you guys know, well, I know you know, the second day of Christmas, the day after Christmas, and you guys have that feeling you want to go back and play with your brand new toys. But the day after Christmas is that day that you get to go share your toys with your neighbors. Well, guess what? Today is that day that I'm so excited to share Google Gemini with you. Let me show you my Gemini. Let me just show you my Gemini and show you what she can do. Actually, I'm gonna test the voice feature. Good morning, Gemini. How are you this morning? What is the weather going to be like in Sacramento, California? It's currently 33. Let's get the voice.
It's 33 with fog. Today, it'll be partly cloudy, with a high of 55 and a low of 33.
They are asking $2,750,000. The rental income is All right. So this is kind of neat. This is really neat. Sure, here's an analysis of the 30 unit building. So it gives us an actual chart, 30 units, 2,000 per unit, 1250 per unit. Income is 60,000, expenses are 37,500, NOI is 22.5, cap rate 0.82. Based on the above analysis, the property is a cap rate of 0.82. This is a relatively low cap rate, which could indicate property is priced relatively high to its income. However, it's important to consider factors such as location, condition of the property. Maybe I had another zero in there. Let's see if I did. Yeah, I think I might have. No, that's the same. That's the same cap rate that it's giving me.
Absolutely. Let's recalculate with the adjusted asking price of $2,750,000. Revised analysis. Asking price, $2,750,000. Total income, $60,000, 30 units $2,000 per month. Total expenses, $37,500, 30 units $1,250 per month. Net operating income, NOI, $22,500. Cap rate, 0.82%, NOI, asking price 100. Observations. The updated asking price doesn't change the cap rate calculation by much. The property still demonstrates a relatively low 0.82% cap rate. This can indicate a few things. Overpriced. It's possible the property is listed above its fair market value based on income compared to similar properties in the area. Value add potential. There might be opportunity to significantly increase the rent or decrease expenses. In that case, the current low cap rate makes sense if those gains are achievable. Market differences. Perhaps cap rates in the specific location are generally lower than in other areas. This might be due to expectations of strong future appreciation. Important note: cap rate is just one metric to consider in real estate investment. Next steps. 1. Comparable properties, comps. Find out the sale prices and cap rates of recently sold apartment buildings that are similar, size, location, condition. This gives you a reference point to see if $2,750,000 is reasonable. 2. Potential increase in NOI. Explore options to increase rents. Are they at market rate, or to cut down expenses if possible? Any improvement in NOI can greatly impact the cap rate. 3. Local market dynamics. Research trends in the area's property values and overall economic situation. A growing market where property values are appreciating quickly might justify a lower cap rate in expectation of future return. Let me know if you'd like help finding comp data or other market research. Unfortunately, I can't directly perform that deep of a market analysis with automated data pulls for several reasons. Data limitations. Specificity. Real estate data for sales, comps is very specific, and often varies on a block-by-block basis. Automated tools sometimes struggle with that nuance. Timeframe. 24 months is a good amount of data to capture trends, but many automated sources prioritize more recent sales. Property criteria. Filtering sales down to the exact 20 to 40 units range is not typically a standard search filter when looking for comps. How I can help. 1. Guide your search. I can help you locate the best resources to do this analysis manually. Here are some places to start. Realtor websites. Websites of realtors specializing in multifamily investments in the 95,825 zip code will often have resources on recent sales. County assessor records. County property records might have sales data. The level of detail and the ease of searching differ by county. Commercial real estate listing platforms. Sites like LoopNet, Crexi, and others are geared towards commercial property listings. You might need to refine searches carefully to the right asset class. Title companies. Contacting local title companies could yield leads. They manage sale paperwork and often track market data. 2. Assist with analysis. Once you find comparable properties, I can help you analyze the data. Here's how. Cap rate calculation. Calculate cap rates for comps to compare to the subject property. Price trends. I can help visualize any trends in sales prices over the past 24 months. Property feature comparisons. Look at things like age, unit mix, and amenities of the comps versus your target property. Essential questions to consider. How comparable are the comps? Similar number of units is necessary, but also consider condition, location within the zip code, amenities, etc. Were any sales unusual? Distressed sales, foreclosures, or non-market rate transactions should be factored in differently. Please note, market analysis for investment decisions is usually best done with real estate professionals. They have access to more refined data sources and have experience understanding the context needed.
My custom tools that I've created and see if we can tap into Gemini. Actually, let's do this first. Let's create a new one using the new Gemini. And if you guys, once you guys join CA 1848, you're going to get access to this platform, which will, this is how we make custom GPTs. And you're going to get a quick little preview of that here. Thank you for joining live. You're watching live. Who knows how the replay will be posted? It is currently 5:38 a.m. on Friday, February 9th out here in California. And for those of you that are watching live, I want you to go ahead and put in the chat, watching live. We're only streaming live here on YouTube. We will start doing more streaming on Twitch and TikTok. This is just a random one-off second day after Christmas. Let me show you my toys session. Okay, so let's get back to work here. If you guys never made a custom GPT, you're basically, when you create the initial prompt, you have to have a certain brain that is understanding all sides of the play. You are a real estate investment underwriter. When it comes to knowing the numbers, you are the tool. There's no wrong way to do this stuff, right? And so if you're doing one and you're just not quite sure, you can try it and it can't break anything. And once you're in the platform of CA 1848, you can make unlimited amounts of these. Unlimited. And right now it's just $1,111 to become part of CA 1848. For the first 1,111 users, that's going to be the price. We're going to give it a voice.
Work while you have the light. You are responsible for the talent that has been entrusted to you.
We're going to give it Gemini. It does have Gemini. So this is the part that we can spend weeks talking about. Now, Flow GPT, which again, you'll get access to once you join CA 1848, the RAI hub, where you can wear your robe when you show up.
Current market trends analysis, rising interest rates. Expect higher borrowing costs, potentially affecting investment returns. Economic growth. Steady economic growth is driving demand for real estate, especially in major metropolitan areas. Urbanization. Population shifts towards urban centers are increasing demand for urban properties, millennials as homebuyers. This large demographic is entering the housing market, influencing demand and preferences. Technology impact. Prop tech and data analytics are transforming the real estate industry, affecting investment strategies. Sustainability focus. Growing emphasis on energy efficiency and sustainable buildings is shaping investment decisions. Remote work. The rise of remote work is influencing demand for suburban and exurban properties. Supply chain disruptions. Material and labor shortages can impact construction costs and project timelines. Geopolitical factors. Global events and political uncertainties can affect real estate markets. These trends are shaping the real estate landscape and should be considered when making investment decisions.
Okay, so if you guys are just joining us, or if you are watching live, this is our custom GPT we just made, literally in the last 10 minutes or so. Okay, this is a custom background and everything. Let's test it from the very beginning. What do you need now? Okay, so we just stepped out of the GPT to see if we can find a property here. Again, we're live. We're testing not just Gemini, but a custom GPT we made using Google Gemini. And if you guys aren't happy with the subject of the, the live stream, I said, F your AI, because in my opinion, the tool we just created using Gemini is going to smash any other custom GPT out there real estate related. and I'll put C 1848 against it. Okay, pull a 4-unit property or a 3-unit. Let's see what we can find here. And you guys should see Zillow on your end. This is all public information. And excuse my Wi-Fi, which sometimes is a little bit slow. Sometimes. Okay, we're just going to use this property just for the example. I've never seen this property before. However, you never know. All right, so we're going to go ahead and use this address and use this property while we test the new real estate investment underwriter. And this tool is a demo tool. However, it can be used by real estate investors who are trying to get assist with the Google Gemini to analyze their potential acquisitions. And honestly, I just made it. It'd be something that I would use in my process. And here's how I would do it. Let's say that I have a few sources, real estate agents, wholesalers, other investors that are sending me deals, and I get, let's say, 10 to 20 new opportunities every day. I can use this, or I can create a standard operating procedure to have somebody on my team, like a virtual assistant at $5 an hour, spend 2 hours a day underwriting all of our properties. And then let's say out of 100 every week, he or she would put together a report with the ones that meet the box that we're looking for, right? And this is something I just created, but I'm just giving you an example of how this type of a tool can be integrated into your current workflows. Let's see, what's the asking price? I think they're asking $859. Seems like it's going to open up Zillow. My Wi-Fi is a sign that we shouldn't be worried about old Zilly. guys are tuned in live. Stand by while I wait for my Wi-Fi to catch up. And just because I'm the AI guy does not mean that I control the speed of the Wi-Fi. So bear with me, please. If you guys want to send over your connection for me to use when I stream, that would be amazing. It's literally not going to let me close, but good thing I went over here because now I have the correct price. We're going to call it 559,000. We're just going to call it good. All right, property analysis. Not just put these numbers in. However, we could get the accurate information by that'd be one of the steps, since we know that we need that prior to having our VA perform the analysis. He or she would have all the needed inputs. We would create a sheet and automate that side of things. We could even create, it's not that we could even, we would create a Google sheet that would be part of the AI that would text or email that party, whether it's the investor, the realtor, the source, and they would input that information. See, that's the great thing about these tools as we're going through the workflow of what actually is needed in real life. We can code that in. So let's just go ahead and go with what we have here. And again, this is the new tool we just created called, there's a link for it right there. And then I'm going to give you a link to the sign up page for CA 1848. And like I said, it's $1,111 for the first 1,111 users. We currently have 3. And so you guys can sign up today and you will automatically be put into the program. On March 23rd, we're going to move this to a monthly where there's going to be a free platform, but then it's going to have a monthly with different tiers, and we'll go into that more. But right now, all you need to know that if you want to join CA 1848 Hub, it's only $1,111. Guys, Google Gemini is dope on its own. Okay, look, even if you weren't using my custom GPTs or the custom GPT you create once you're in the program, just Gemini on its own, even the standard version is good, just like ChatGPT. But once you start using the advanced version, and then definitely once you start using those language models to create your own custom ones, like the ones we just did live here on this stream, you're going to be able to boost what you're doing in your business. But once you understand and fully grasp what we're doing here, you're going to be able to approach any business owner, any entrepreneur, any person that is in business and using technology and create and be able to have an offering to establish yourself as the AI expert, as the AI consultant. And guess what? Even if you're not that great at the tech side of things, you can either create an AI to help you or outsource the stuff. That's what CA 1848 is about. Within a few weeks, we're going to have thousands of users. Everybody's going to be able to collaborate in the Discord, in the private communities, and we're not only going to learn how to max out what's happening with these language models, but we're going to use the community to establish businesses around the world. Let's do this, guys.